Hi, welcome to the Mulch Pit Community Garden. We have working bees on Friday afternoons, and we're also here Saturday mornings when we have a wonderful fair trade cafe going on. This garden was established about 11 years ago now as a result of a permaculture course run by a group called Food Care that was facilitated by the wonderful Rosemary Morrow. It is part of the Nightcliff Uniting Church, and there are more than one components. There's the mulch pit, there's the op shop also operating on Friday afternoons and Saturday mornings, and we have a fair trade cafe operating as well just on Saturday mornings. We're always after members, so if you'd like to join, pop on our webpage or contact us through Facebook. On the first Friday of the month, we usually have a cooking night where we use something from the garden. People bring plates, but also we use something from the garden because a lot of our food is very easy to grow, but a lot of people don't know how to use it, so we try to help with that.
And so what do you do with the eggs here that you get?
Usually the people who look after the chooks get the eggs, and often they'll bring back cakes for the cafe on Saturdays. Yeah.
And is it up to volunteers to feed the chickens?
Yes, we have a roster and quite a few. There's someone I do it 3 days a week because I need to really check on them. But yeah, the rest of the time there's volunteers come in and feed them, and we've got some who are really dedicated to the chooks and do a lot of work, and some people that help us out just by feeding them once a week or once a month if they can, if we're short. Yeah. This is behind our chook pen. So if people living in apartments or flats want to contribute their compost, a lot of people don't like to throw it in landfill. They want to do something with it, so they can bring it down here and deposit it here. The only thing that we ask is if they possibly can to use the fork provided to put in a bit of, because as you can see the flies just love anything that's left here. Mind you, the chooks don't mind the flies, they'll finish them off. But yeah, we just ask people to put a few scoops over the top so that it doesn't attract so many flies. But yeah, it's been well utilised by people living in flats.
Do you use this compost on the gardens, or can people take it for their own gardens as well?
We usually will use it on the garden. We were selling mulch. We were delivered lots and lots of mulch after Cyclone Marcus, after the clean up for that. So people were purchasing mulch, but we've got to a point now where we're using it just ourselves. So this is the amazing Moringa tree. It's originally from India. All parts of this plant are edible. I really like the flowers in salads. Anytime anyone's sick in my family, we make a chicken soup and use the leaves, like lots and lots of the leaves. It's got more vitamin A than carrots and more vitamin C than oranges. The seed pods can be eaten usually at this stage. They're chopped up and put in curries. Once they get bigger than this, fully formed, and the seeds are fully sized, they can be used as a spice, ground up like you would with nutmeg. They can be ground up and put on your like a spice. They're kind of peppery, a bit like pepper. Very nice, I really like it. It's also can be used as a flocculant. The grated seeds can be used as a flocculant to clean water. I really like the leaves. I use the leaves a lot in my cooking. We've made lots of things with it, pesto, soup, spanna cotta.
And the flowers, are they edible on salads?
The flowers I love using on salads, especially if I'm taking a salad somewhere. sprinkle a few and it looks really lovely, and people go, oh, they are edible flowers. It's like, yeah, they've got a bit of kick to them. They're not sweet flowers. They're quite peppery. So yeah, I really like them. They're very delicious. Early on through Indonesia, the Dutch used the roots as a substitute for horseradish. So one of its other names is the horseradish tree, because it's got that quite hot, burny taste, a little bit like a wasabi type thing, that hotness. Yeah. So this is one of the prides and joys of our garden, is our breadfruit tree. You don't see them very often anymore. Captain Cook was transporting these around when he was travelling around through the Pacific. So it was one of the reasons he was visiting the islands.
And what's the fruit like?
It's kind of a starchy type fruit. It's often used either baked whole, or you can use it in pancakes. I've had it in pancakes and other pastries. Yeah, it's very, very popular through the Pacific region.
And can we see one of them on the tree?
Yes, there's one just up there that's nearly, it's a little bit smaller than what you would take it at. So this is our swap table. So the idea is that people bring things to swap for what's already on the table or something later on. Produce, plants, whatever. Or if they haven't got something to swap, they can put a donation in. All the money goes back to our chooks or to seeds and plants and materials for the garden.
Here as well.
Yeah, okay.
Hi, I'm Dan.
And I'm Jed.
And we're here at Frillys Community Cafe. Come down every Saturday morning from 9:30 a.m. to 12. And there's lots of homemade donated cakes and some barista-made coffee. And yeah.
Hi, I'm Jed, and I volunteer here at the Frillys Op Shop Cafe. I like volunteering here because I just really love helping the community.
Hi everybody, I'm Heather. Welcome to Nightcliff Uniting Church Op Shop. We are a totally volunteer-run organisation. We are the cheapest and best op shop in Darwin. We are open Fridays 4 till 6 and Saturdays 9 till 12. We are right into recycling. We don't throw out much at all if we possibly can. We donate a lot of stuff to several organisations around Darwin, and you know, we're really proud of the good job that we do here. So come on down and say hello. We're always looking for volunteers. It's fun. We have a great time. You will love it. So please come on down.
You should be on if you're wearing different shoes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah.